If you want to know how a professional organizer labels, this is the video for you. I'm going to walk you through some of my favorite labeling products. We're going to start off with my label maker. This one is probably about 10 years old, so I can't give you the exact one because they don't make this exact one anymore. They do have a newer model, and I'm going to show you that in a second. The one thing I will say about these label makers is they are great. These are workhorses. I find that the branded label tape that comes with it, like very, very expensive, especially for the amount of label tape that I go through. So I use off-brand label tape. I've tried a couple of different ones, and I have the ones that I like. My Amazon store. Here we have dissolvable labels. I put this all in my Amazon store, by the way, and I'm just going to walk you through everything so that way you can understand a little bit better how and when I use these things. So these are dissolvable food labels. I use them so I can kind of distinguish what's what in the fridge. You can use them labeling leftovers. You can use them for the freezer too. I don't find them as great for the freezer though. I'll show you what I'm going to use instead. These are the brand. This is the one that I use. I love. I've been using for a couple of years now. I still have the same roll. The one complaint people have is that like there's that blue border, and you don't want that blue border. I would suggest going with these ones. I have not tried these personally. They have very good reviews. When I run out of mine, that's what I will be trying next. Down here is like the updated version of the label maker that I showed you before. I use the off-brand label tape. Not all off-brand label tapes are made the same. If you're not getting it from my store, check the review to make sure that it's good quality. I tend to do just black writing on white label tape, but if you like color, some people like color, these ones are really good for color. I want to write directly on something, whether that's like plastic or mason jars, whatever it is. I use the water-based Sharpie paint pens. Stay on the glass, they'll stay on the plastic. They don't come off as easily as the dissolvable labels, so I usually use like a magic eraser sometimes, or if you just put a little elbow grease in there, it's good to go. And classic stuff down here. Oh, those are good for freezers too. If you want to write on your containers for the freezer, the water-based paint pens are very good. Down here I have just classic painter's tape and a Sharpie. Don't think you can get cheaper or easier than that. I do find that really good for the freezer. Painter's tape just doesn't always look as pretty as the like dissolvable labels we talked about above. You can always cut them with a scissor instead of just being lazy like I do and ripping it off, so you have like straight edges, and then you can just write on it and it'll be fine. It's a great option for labeling things. Last two items here, another label maker and label tape. Caveat for this is that I have not personally used this exact one. However, I put this on because the price point was so much better. One that I showed you, the classic one that I kind of have. This one is smaller and it does have a different tape, so I put it right next to it, and there doesn't seem to be any off-brands for the type of tape it uses, which for me, I feel like if you spend a little bit more on the other label maker, you'll be able to save in the long run on your label tape. So that's why I probably would go for the other one. Last labeling thing I want to tell you is like a little hack for how to save a lot of label tape. Because if you just type out the word and print, it'll put like a little bit of tape at the beginning and tape at the end. And if you label a lot like I do, you end up wasting a lot of tape that way. So instead of doing like one thing at a time, I'll like write a word, space 3 times. You can space 4 times if you want. Write the next word, space, 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 so on and so forth until you reach like the max that it's going to print. And I print it all out so it comes into like one super long, it comes out into like one super long line, and then I just use my scissors, which I keep in my little bin with my label maker. I just use my scissors and I cut between the words, so that way I'm not wasting as much tape. If you don't label things that often, you probably don't need to do that. But if you're doing like a project like organizing your pantry or your linen closet or whatever it is, and you have a lot of labels to print at once, that might be a good way for you to save a little money there. Let me know if you have any other labeling questions and I will try to address them.